Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Bo3 and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. We're back here on Tharamus. It's CBC. We're going to be doing CBC and Live Arena today. Maybe even a little bit of the, what is it, champion training for the Crowhawk event. Probably thinking I'm going to do this event, or this fusion for him. Probably on 3 accounts. We're not going to do it on all 7. Tharamus will probably do it because I have the Orc Unity champion, so maybe one day I'll get Packmaster Shayak. Taking forever to load here, Plarium. What do we got? The fusion warm-up. We missed a day. You know what happens. I'm super busy, so I screwed up and missed a day, but we're going to try and get to here 3,700 points. It looks like it's just... actual champion train doesn't look like it's you can use books here. Just got to do upgrades. It looks like, or no, this is dungeon divers. What am I thinking of? Thought I clicked on champion training. This is the one I meant to click on. All right, so double fragments in here, so we're looking to get to 6,100 points, and this is looking like no books, so just upgrading champions. That's totally fine, because I've got a couple champions that I'm looking to upgrade here. Looks like, who's this? Is this Insensa? Sensa almost level 50, so she'll be looking to rank up here. So we're gonna probably be doing these two, definitely. I don't know about Lamisi yet. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys have built Lamisi yet. I heard she's okay. I didn't hear she was like exceptional, but she is an she is a Sylvan Watcher, right? So there's not a lot of Sylvan Watcher nukers, so I'm curious if she might actually be useful. So we might actually build her too. Let me see here. My Sylvan Watchers, I have like all support champions, right? So Elva, Emic, Green Warden. I even have Green Warden built. He's kind of like, I haven't built like a mischief tank in a way. King Galkabar, he's old school build. He was one of my first legendary champions, right? He's actually really good in certain places, like against Scarab or the Nether Spider, things like that. He's actually solid. He's decent in Hydra as well. Insensa, I really want to build her. She's really, really good. So as you can see, my damage is like Mist Rider in a janky build, so he's not even really built right. And then I was kind of going to work on Pan, but so I have Creodin, but he's more sporty. I was using him in like a hard Fire Knight team. He ended up not making the actual cut for the last Fire Knight hard 10 team, because I had double newts, 3 ally attackers, double newts. So really she might actually be decent for like faction wars for me in hard. I have Lydia, so maybe she'll make the cut as a damage dealer. Let me know down in the comments below if she's in your faction wars, hard teams, doing some smacking damage. Let me know. Also, real quick shout out to everybody who's been liking, subscribing, commenting, joining the Discord, following the Instagram. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Join the clan of Bows. Hit me up in Discord. The link is in the description below. We'll get you in the clan. Okie dokie here. So what do we want to start out with today? Let's do a couple fights. Actually, let's start with Demon Lord. We're gonna start with Demon Lord. I kind of want this, but I have like none of this, right? So we're still looking to almost complete this Marius mission, then we'll bust through probably over to this one. We'll blast over all the way to this one. This one is gonna take me a while. Shout out to Hog. I think he's probably just finished up this one, but we're making our way nicely over to the end here. And so we might actually try and build some epic champions, but I don't know, I might kind of wait until I need to see what epic champions I maybe need to build for hard Amius. So we'll see. I might just build like Zaharis and what's her face here, Insensia. I might just build these two. Let's see where we're at there. I need to also rebuild. We're gonna take Tormin out of the main team. And we're gonna probably use some of his gear on like Taurus or He-Man or Cheshire Cat, or maybe even Stultus. I don't know yet. Stultus is the man though. I like Stultus a lot. They're in kind of janky builds here, so maybe we'll or Hefrak, we'll try and build them up to be more of a take Tormin's spot, because they'll probably take Embrys. Embrys would be taking his spot, but yeah, I need to throw some books in some of them. Unfortunately, books aren't going to work for this, but it is CVC, so it is PR CVC as well. So we're I'm in tier 4, which is okay. So we got to try and get at least 300k in points to maybe try and get to this. We're only in tier 1 for the clan, so nothing crazy there. Let's start with some live arena fights, right? We'll do like our 10 live arena fights, and then we'll go into after this fight. I should just try and rebuild like my He-Man real quick into Stone Skin, and then we'll do the rest of our fights. So I screwed up. We're gonna do this fight. We're probably gonna lose this fight. This is a high-end fight, and then hopefully he doesn't pick Embrys right here. He probably will though, because what I'm gonna do is pick Siegfried Embrys if he doesn't. That way I don't have to worry about not picking Tormin, because Embrys is a really high-end pick for a lot of people. Oh, he picks the Queen of Hearts actually, so cool. So we picked Queen of Hearts there, so we'll take these two. And then what I'll end up doing is picking like Sifi and He-Man. I might pick Sifi and Mikage. Or I might pick Sifi and Elva. Not sure yet. Maybe I pick Sifi and Mithrala. I think we're just gonna go Sifi and He-Man here. We need another buff stripper, actually. So I think I am gonna go Mikage here, Sifi Mikage. So we'll have 2 buff strippers at least. He's gonna go with the all void team, it's looking like. Shout out to NE Husker fan, Northeast Husker fan. And Wukong. So I think what we're gonna end up doing here is getting rid of the Queen of Hearts, because he's gonna hope to my Sifi would help him get the advantage here with the 3 buffs she would cut. So he's gonna pick Odin as his lead for these two, probably. Arbiter very fast, so we'll probably lose the speed race here. Everybody in Stone Skin except for Sifi and Mikage, so those 2 are in Stone Skin. Embrys and Siegfried. So he's going to be looking to strip those Stone Skins with his Odin and Gurgo and Wukongski. So these 3 are buff strippers. So he gets everybody but Siegfried, but he might get the Siegfried here, which he does. Dang, that hit hard. So we're cooked here. Deadski. GG's. Yeah, that was bad. All right, let's get He-Man in Stone Skin. That's what we want to do. That's what we really want to do. Let's get him in Stone Skin. So he's only 237 here. Oh, but he's the one that's in 6th Slayer. Hold on, is Taurus not in 6th Slayer? Taurus is also in 6th Slayer. So we don't want to do that. Maybe we put just better gear on the cat. See, he's got a lot of defense percent stuff, I think. These are only also 5-star pieces. It's not great. It's not great. Let me see, where is he? He's already in 1 stone skin. He's also in... I need to find 6-star crit damage gloves. That's what we need to do. I don't want to use cruelty though, because we want to do 4 pieces of savage, 4 pieces of stone skin. So let me see if I have either one of those available at this moment. It's not looking like it, which is why I think they're in the builds there. Yeah, I don't think I have this stone skin gloves. Might have to try and find 5-star. So he's already in those. Actually, did Hydra end? Let's see if we get lucky and get Hydra's not over yet. It ends tonight. We're not going to stay in first, sadly. But shout out to everybody here who's been doing a really good job. All right, sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, so I'm not going to change up the gear actually at this moment. I just don't have the gear at this moment to do it the way I'd like to do it. I don't have the stone skin crit damage gloves, and I don't have the savage crit damage gloves to really do it. So I kind of have to use these builds for now, which is kind of a bummer because I'd like to have them in stone skin. But maybe we can swap around the Cheshire Cat's gear a little bit here. Because he doesn't necessarily need stone skin because of the block damage he can put. So maybe we swap some of the gear here he's got. Let's see if I have... I need to look. We're gonna try and swap these into the other gloves, the cruel ones. So let's see what our savage chest pieces are looking like. Do we have a attack percent savage chest piece? We do. So let's go to the fitting room and try this on. And then let's go to try the cruel piece on. See where we end up. So we lose a bunch of speed, we lose some attack, we go up a lot of crit rate and some crit damage. We lose a bunch of speed though. But we go up a decent amount of crit rate, so maybe that's better. I don't know. Who's faster, my cars or my He-Man? Let's see. 237. 232. So it's looking like He-Man is faster. But He-Man is also magic affinity, just like Siegfried. Let's try again. Let's just try again. I don't really have the gear at this moment to really do anything better, sadly, for them, to switch them into more PvP builds. So hopefully we can get those pieces soon. But not at this very moment, unfortunately. But I mean, we'll still get our fights in, and you know, it is what it is. I was really just looking because shout out to Playing With You, made a comment about how he doesn't like watching Tormin, which is, I understand. Tormin is an old champion, and he's not wrong, but at the moment we're just doing with what we're working with the best we got. So unfortunately, you know, we'll just do the best we can. We'll play with He-Man, see if He-Man can get any work done here. But we shall see. See, Tormin is good against these type of comps with all these like buffers and stuff like that. So, like, I kind of understand where they're coming from, but I don't know. Tormin is actually so good. But we'll try and play a little bit without Tormin at this moment. If we get a bunch of losses, we're gonna just go back to playing with Tormin because he actually is still really good. But we'll see what happens here. I think what we're gonna do is try to petrify here. So it looks like as long as we can get He-Man to live, He-Man will be doing his job well. But if he ends up dying, we'll have to just get him into Stone Skin later when we get better Stone Skin gear. It's looking like He-Man's not even gonna get to go. So, ooh, he's gonna get to kill himself here, potentially. But I see where they're coming from. Like, I know already, like, I'm not new to the game or to Live Arena by any means, so I understand where they're coming from. It is super situational, but I think they're missing the point of the team in a way where the controlliness of it is still very good, like, because speed is still the meta. Finding those teams that they're not utilizing as much Stone Skin as they could be, or Pinpoint or Feral, because they're really looking just for speed, like Arbiter teams, they're still out there. That's why, if you notice, I usually pick Tormin last. Same with Queen of Hearts, like, so it is very much counterplay, and I know that. And if you've watched a lot of my videos, you'll know that this is a very new team that I've kind of adapted to, and with the Tormin, and it actually works very well in many cases. So they're probably in a different boat than my account. That person is very well probably level 100 and has been playing the game for much longer than I have. And I don't really know, because they didn't say, right? Maybe they aren't that much farther than me in the game, but I mean, they're probably farther in the game than I am, in which case they should understand that my gear is your gear is not just something that you can just like acquire that easily, right? So they've probably been farming a lot longer than I have been. So GG's. Defeated one. Shout out to defeated ones, GG's. But we'll probably end up using Tormin again. Like, it's not that I don't want to use Tormin. See, as at this point, like Tormin would have been just fine in any of these comps because He-Man never even got to go. And that's one of the reasons I like to use Tormin, is because he's as fast as my He-Man. And as long as I get to keep Siegfried, it's pretty much GG's. So it's it really doesn't matter. Now the thing is, picking He-Man, which I see this point very, very nicely actually, is that if I play the He-Man, Siegfried's still likely to get banned because He-Man is a lesser nuker in many ways. When I play Tormin, he doesn't look like a DPS, you know what I mean? He just looks like a support champion, so it only looks like my comp is running 1 DPS, in which case it's an easy Siegfried ban. But when they see the second DPS, they might think maybe more of banning one of the support champions. I'm not going to stop picking Queen of Hearts. I think Queen of Hearts is so good. She's great against champions like Duchess, like Odin. She's great against a lot of champions. She's good against a lot of revivers. She's also, I use her because she's fast. She's over 300 speed in the Stone Skin. So Embrys is a better champion, but and I am going to pick Embrys here actually. But he's so slow. He's so slow. He's decent though. He's a really good champion. He's decent in the build I have him in. He's not in a great build. I'm gonna ban this Eryx because Eryx is actually slapping so hard. Like, she's the 6-star one too. It makes me a little bit worried there. She will passively kill you with like her counterattacks, and her A1 hits super hard. So she's a tough cookie. This is looking like a high resist team. So we'll see what happens here. But yeah, I totally appreciate the constructive criticism from playing with you. I think that was actually really good. We're gonna just go for damage on maybe Duchess first, and then sleep here. Maybe try and troop here. We don't get him here. I'm not gonna try and actually, do I try to wake up? See, I shouldn't have done that. I screwed myself there by doing the we need to try and petrify him. We need the troop here to proc here. We probably die. Well, he'll probably kill himself actually, but he'll probably kill the whole team. Ooh, he didn't. I like that. I think we're looking pretty decent here. She's not asleep anymore. The block damage is giving me a hard time here. We're still able to control through the block damage, sort of. We're gonna try and block revive here. We do get it. So they're gonna permanently have 1 necrosis stack now. So we'll see here. Nobody is asleep, even though it looks like she's still in the animation for sleeping. We'll get a stun here, most likely. Or he'll try to kill somebody with the A3, which is potential. We just try to boost here. Trying to think, do I want to come off of this form? I don't think so. I think we'll just attack regular, Try to maybe strip the block damage. We do get, but protected shield so we don't get the second turn. I think we have the upper hand here. He can still kill with Odin. I think he's A3, but his main damage is down in a block revive status, so he's not going to be able to res with his 3 resers. And there's not a lot of damage coming from these 2 champions. So we're going to try and block revive on Odin now, which we do get. So we're looking pretty good here. We're looking pretty good. Not as high resistance as I thought there was going to be on these 2 champions, but we should be close to winning here. Yeah, okay, GG's. So far, so good. We get up to 865. We break 9,000 general live arena points, so I'm hyped about that. And but it's looking pretty good without using Tormin so far. So shout out to playing with you for some really good advice. And I'm always looking for you guys to comment, so please feel free to do that. Let me know what you guys would have picked or banned. Maybe you would have done something different. I'm not perfect. I don't think I'm the best at this game, and I actually know that I'm a low level. Like, if you notice and you watch all my videos, I compete with like only high-end Krakens at level 85 and only 9 million total power. Like, so I don't think I'm the best. Obviously, I don't spend that much money in this game. In fact, I haven't spent money in this game in the last like 2 years. And so only like the first year did I spend a little bit of money. And compared to some of these people, I didn't spend any money. Like, I'm extremely low-end baby whale account, right? I've gotten really lucky on some pulls. That's really what it's coming from. And I'm super grateful. I absolutely love this game. So it's actually amazing and an honor to compete with such high-end players like Razmataz from Sacred Panda and you know, players like that. I played Tommy Boy. I didn't win, but I got to play him. I matched with him, you know what I mean? So, and I only went into gold. It only took me less than 2 months to get into gold 4. So we're doing solid. We do very solid here on the channel. And I know there are a lot of really high-end players out there that watch my content, so feel free to let me know what you guys do, how you guys have your champions build. Let me know down in the comments below what your main team is for live arena, where you're at in the season. Let me know if you've pulled a mythic relic. I'd love to hear that. I think we are gonna go for speed in this one. We'll see. I don't think we're gonna win the speed race, but just to mitigate some of the speed, right? From our 6-star IP from Sifi. But we'll see. I think Tormin might have been a decent pick here, maybe potentially, just because the Arbiter, right? But we'll see how much stone skin there is. Lots of stone skin. So, but see, Tormin is good outside of the first turn too, when they lose their stone skin. I like Tormin. That's why I like Tormin. It hurts to hear people don't like Tormin, but he's right. Let me know how you guys feel about Tormin. He saved me a number of times, I'm not gonna lie. But we probably just die here, right? So we'll see what happens. GG's. G to the G's. These two not gonna be able to do it by themselves. Not even close. See, Tormin is he's fun champion. Like, so Tormin wouldn't have died right here, and he probably would have been able to freeze at this very point. But we would have been dead regardless, because these two would have died, and then it would have just been Tormin and Queen of Hearts. So I think it would have been the same outcome regardless. But for 5 fights, we won 3, lost 2. Not too bad. 34 million total power. You know, this one was very much like where we're at in the game. 26, 67. He's same, very similar to where we're at in the game with this person here. 16, so farther than us. So not too shabby on the first 5. So let's keep going here. Then actually let's do a little intermission. Let's do some CVC points, and I have 2 mythic skill books. Let's put them into Embrys' second form for CVC here. Where do we get? We got an atomize and life is forfeit. So 1 cooldown. The damage, we got the extra damage here. This is what we really want. But we would have liked, I think, this to go into the A1. Oh well. And so we have some legendary books to throw down into some people here. Who are we gonna put? Maybe stock? Lamasu, that's who we're gonna book. We're gonna book and upgrade Lamasu right here, right now, actually. Here we go. Bring her to 6-star. Get some points for CVC here. Give her a barrel. Nice, nice. I don't think I can. I have to farm some of this stuff for that. But that should give us a little bit of CVC points there. Let's look at the area bonuses. I want to upgrade some stuff here. Let's do a crit damage one for 100 points. Nice. That's all I want to spend right now. I don't think we got points for CVC for that. So, oh well. Did a little bit of CVC work right there. What is this? Oh, let's do some Demon Lord. Let's do some Demon Lord. Hopefully we get like a Sacred Shard somewhere in here. That would be really, really cool. Let me know if you guys got a Sacred Shard today, or a Legendary Book would be nice too. So far we're whipping hard. Ooh, we get nothing. So we're going to do our Demon Lord. We're using the Titus team. It's very hit or miss though. Yeah, like, see, this one is a miss. We didn't do good on that one for whatever reason. I made my Androck faster, like a lot faster. He's got like 60 speed more than he did before, so I'm thinking maybe it has to do with that. It also could be my Titus build. My Titus build is not that great. But when he does that kind of damage, when he only does like, when I only do 333 million basically, this is him losing. He lost his shield somewhere, so I have to like watch it, see where the fine tune is. But sometimes this does twice this. Sometimes I do like 750 million. Actually, I mostly do it like that, but sometimes, like, I'd say about 20% of the time, it's not perfect. We get low end points like this. But we're looking to keep like this. Titus is not in a great build. He's just in his first build. Let's look, actually. I wanted to replace the weapon. See, the thing is, we lose a ton of crit damage because I got a pretty good seal shield, but yeah, he's slow. Decent crit damage, slow, decent defense, but yeah, we're looking to figure out why he's sometimes losing his shield. I think I don't know why. I have to watch it. I have to see what happens. And the thing is, I have to watch it a few times because sometimes most of the time it does work. So it's gonna take me a little bit of time to figure out why the fine tune. This is the shield I was talking about. But we lose a bunch of crit damage. I could try to put him in these gloves, but I think the gloves that I have on him are pretty good, actually. Let's see here. Where is he? Yeah, these, I might switch these, actually. Give him those seal gloves. I don't know, I have to look around. I know somebody could use those savage gloves. Those books, did you see those book pricings? Unreal. Where are they? $40 for 3. It's rough. That's rough. We're kind of just hoping to play some Hydra this week and hoping to get some. We'll probably get 3rd place. Might get 2nd place. We'll see what with these two. You know, this is close to. Hopefully we don't get like, well, 73 keys. They're probably not going to beat us, but maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get close to 900 seasonal points today. I think we can. We're going to have to do some work. We're gonna have to spend some gems, probably get some extra fights. But we'll see what happens. Marius and Embrys. Embrys is always picked so early. I never get to pick him. Well, I do get to pick him very rarely, but he gets picked so early on. He's got the Cavalax. See, this is where I want to play Tormin. But we're going to play the He-Man. So we have to ban the Cavalax because of his passive, right? See, this is where I like Tormin, because Tormin is good against Marius and Arbiter, especially because not all Mariuses are built in stone skin, so he's actually decent for that. These ones are built in stone skin, but we'll see here. We're probably not going to be able to cut. We'll probably not even get a turn. We'll probably just lose here immediately. The only way we don't lose here is if we strip, but we don't get where we wanted on. We didn't strip the stone skin like we wanted on our buddy Marius here. Hopefully we can petrify. I don't know if he can be petrified, but we need to kind of shut down the Marius here. Ooh. Luckily, he didn't get his block passive skills, because his passive is really strong. So if we can get him to take a turn, we should be okay. It's looking like she'll die. These two won't die. She'll probably get block revived. But we need to. Well, I don't think we'll kill ourselves here on him. And we're gonna get to res. So we're looking pretty good at this moment. Yep. Shout out GG's to DS Oryx. So we didn't have Tormin that time. We got him with the He-Man. He-Man didn't get to go, but we did take the win. And I think maybe because we didn't pick Tormin and we picked He-Man, maybe it swayed his decision to not ban Siegfried. Although it's hard to say because he banned Sifi, but typically most people do ban the Siegfried. So I'm thinking we're gonna pick these two first, because I kind of want to play with Embrys. And then hopefully he doesn't pick the Sifi. So we'll probably pick Sifi, Mikage, and Queen of Hearts. He-Man Noel. Maybe we play Alice, actually. Alice is really good for like locking out. He picked Mikage anyway, so I think I'm gonna pick Alice, and we're gonna ban the baby in here. We're not gonna win the speed race, but we might be able to live through. Maybe. We'll see. He bans the Embrys because of the stone skin, right? So let's pick accuracy here for Alice. It's a bit janky of a team. My team is a bit janky, but I'm excited for it. I mean, I'm pretty sure we lose this fight. Shout out to SS Jins. Clapping Sifi right off the bat ski. Okay, let's see if we can do that. Maybe we can get a True Fear proc here. He hits hard. He's 6-star Blessing. He's going to hit hard too because it's a Nice. And if you haven't played against Nice, you're in for a treat. So we're going to transform the Nice here. Yeah. I don't know. It's going to be hard to say. I think we kind of have to transform the Nice here, right? But he's going to revive these two champions. He's going to kill everybody probably except for Siegfried. Okay, so he doesn't go for that. Maybe we can just lock his second form out. He's gonna res here. That's okay. We'll just try and kill the Mikage again, but he'll res because he'll kill her. Oh, he doesn't kill her, but he'll kill her now with the A1. Oh, he didn't. Interesting. But he still has the damage buffs here, so or the block damage buff here, so he's looking to get us. He's fast too when he's like this. When his partners are dead, he's super fast. We're just gonna try and put True Fear on him so that we can maybe get a True Fear proc. So we're pretty safe as of right now, unless he transforms back. We're gonna heal, and we're gonna sleep. Oh, but we're... Shoot. I thought we were going to get to sleep him. We didn't. Might reapply block damage and counterattack. If not, he'll go for and kill these two, reviving these guys. Okay, so we didn't kill them. So maybe we can get some damage here. Actually, I think we win right here. Unless he's in like Swift Parry. So GG's. Nice. That was actually a really close match. I can't believe we won against that Nice actually. So pretty cool. No speed as the main stat. No speed at all. These were pretty bad pieces. Alright, let's keep trying. 882. It was weird because typically I lose when I don't get to play with like Fabian, so I think we might be in some trouble playing against Wonder Omelet here, but It's looking like Tormin probably gonna get kicked out of the main line here. I'm thinking we're gonna pick Embrys early. I think maybe these two are a little bit harder for people to have, but are still very viable options. So it's like, it's kind of tough that I'm gonna have to maybe try and pick these two second or third and fourth, but it's looking pretty solid so far. And I like to play Queen of Hearts anyways, but I think here we have to ban probably the Gizmac. I might ban the Armons maybe, or the Noel maybe. I think we're gonna ban the Armons. The Armons is probably gonna go first. Hard to say. Hard to say, but usually Armons is the one to go first. So we actually are going first. So maybe we can end up locking out those two we do. So let's try to just kill Gizmac. So we are able to kill Gizmac. She's locked out. And he's locked out. He's not locked out, however, and he claps pretty hard. So we'll see if we can manage to live through the laws. I think he had a pretty high blessing too. So let's see if we can kill Marius. And it looks like we just kill everybody there, so GG's. 891. We're looking to get these, we've had these for a long time, so we're not going to get any ports, sadly. But maybe we can keep on going here with some more wins. Dan CBWR Guardiani del Alba. I don't think I'm saying any of that right, but they're pretty far. 1,000. They have 200 more points than I do, so that's really good. I think we're gonna try like this again. Hopefully we can get to use our Siegfried and Sifi. It'd be pretty rough without either of those, but I'm thinking maybe putting Embrys in a higher pick order here. So looking like a similar team to what we just played with higher blessings at this very moment. Now he's going for the speed. We're gonna ban Shuzen here, but I'm fairly certain that Lady Kimmy and Armons are extremely fast, so it's gonna be a tough one, right? It's gonna be a tough one for sure. So we'll see what happens here. Yep. So we're gonna go with speed too, but just to mitigate the amount of speed he's gonna have to lap us, because he's gonna be way faster than me. That's a fact. But we'll see what we end up managing to do here. He's gonna have a choice now with the Armons on who to sheep. It's usually Siegfried. They usually ban Siegfried or sheep to Siegfried if they're in the same like situation. So we'll see who he bans. It's gonna be one of these two, or not bans. I keep saying that. Who he polymorphs. Siegfried goes Siegfried, and he gets the strip here on. See, that's where the freeze would have been nice. We might die here to this. Ooh, we come really close to dying right there. We do get to res. She strips everything. Lady Kimmy's so good. GG's. We weren't even close to winning out. We weren't even close to winning that one. Tormin might have been good in that comp, but I think it would have been the same outcome, to be honest. I kind of like not playing with the Tormin too, because there's a lot of counter synergy actually between Tormin and Siegfried, like, because Tormin doesn't just die immediately, therefore Siegfried doesn't get to transform that often. So we're gonna pick like this, and then we'll pick Sifi. I need some water. I've been talking for almost 50 minutes straight. Bear with me, you guys. If you guys are still watching at this point, you guys are legends. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. The support has actually been incredible. I never would have thought, because I've only been doing this for like 3 months. So I'm actually so excited, and just thank you again, everybody watching. If you managed to stick around this long, you guys are the roots. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I'm thinking about doing live streaming soon. That'll be coming up, I think, after my first year of doing recordings and videos. We'll probably start getting into doing some live streaming. So let me know down in the comments below if you guys would be interested in doing live streaming stuff. Also, let me know what your favorite games are, so maybe we can play some other games together if you guys are interested in other games. I play a lot of other games as well, but I mostly cover Raid Shadow Legends on this channel, but I'm really big into vanilla World of Warcraft. I've been having a good time with. Still leveling up a character. My hunter is only level like 36. I've been playing WoW for over 20 years, but I'm not really into retail right now. It's not even close to what it used to be when I fell in love with the game, so we're going back to the roots, back to vanilla WoW. And also been playing old school RuneScape a lot. Like, old school RuneScape is probably one of my favorite games outside of Raid. And so yeah, let me know if you guys play any of those games. Theodosia looks fantastic. I love Theodosia. I think she's amazing. So I think we're gonna pick He-Man here, and we're gonna ban UDK. I hate UDK, but I probably should have banned one of these champions outside of the UDK, but UDK is a nightmare. We're gonna pick accuracy because I want to make sure I can potentially strip with her, hopefully. So we'll see what happens. I would like to have more accuracy on her, but the stone skin is 50-50 anyways, and looks like a lot of lightning cage. So we managed to get our first boost in here. She's pretty fast for being in stone skin. So she's probably pretty fast here. So let's see if we can manage to do any stripping. We do get the Marius. He's gonna probably try and strip these non-protected buffs, or just try to kill outright. It looks like he's going for the strip. Looks like he doesn't get it much here. Let's see if we can kill Marius. Looks like we do. Looks like we block revive Theodosia, which is pretty cool. I don't think we're gonna do a ton of damage here, but we're gonna get some through the stone skin. He's gonna come off the stone skin here and try to nuke us. Probably steal some life from CP or He-Man. CP. And then he's probably gonna go in for damage. Looks like he gets it. We're gonna transform and revive. We'll heal a little bit. And it looks like we'll get some ally attack action in here. And we're still in block damage, so sweet. Yeah, I'm thinking the He-Man is definitely a better option than the Tormin. So once again, playing with you, shout out to you. Thank you so much for getting me off of the Tormin. We're gonna spend the 10 gems. But yeah, guys, if you guys see something that I could potentially be doing better, I'm always open to become a better player. You know what I mean? I absolutely love this game. Sometimes I feel like it gets a little bit stale when you're just like losing over and over and over again for silly things. You know, I'm not always at like the peak too. Sometimes it's the morning, I'm still waking up, I haven't had my coffee. Sometimes, you know, sometimes I'm just coming home from the gym and I'm super tired, so like my wits aren't always there, you know what I mean? So it's always nice to point out, maybe if you're a high-end player, you're a higher-end player than me, and you see something that you would have done better. I would love to hear from you guys, so don't forget to comment down below. It helps me out so much. Like, you guys don't even realize it. That's why I always say please comment. So I'm super grateful for everybody who's been commenting, subscribing, joining the Discord. Go ahead and join the Discord. I'd love to hear from you guys. Clan of Bows is still recruiting, so don't forget to come and join us. We have a couple slots open, and yeah, so hopefully we can manage to get another win here. Shout out to Emir EX2 from NF. This is gonna probably be a pretty high-end fight, as you can see here. So hopefully he doesn't take Sifi from me, but we're gonna take the Siegfried and the Embrys. At this point, I don't know, it's hard to say who I'm gonna ban. Probably the Nice over the Galathier, because Galathier won't kill me, but I probably won't be able to kill the Galathier at the same time. So we'll have to see here, but as of right now, I'm thinking probably the Nice is the way to go on this comp, but we'll see who he plays in the last piece. It'll be very hard to deal with if it's like a Gizmac or Crixia. The Marishka Taurus comp, so that's actually really hard to deal with. +4 on the Taurus. You know that Taurus is smacking. Whoa. Oh, we have to ban... Who's worse, you think? I think we banned the Taurus here. And I think we just go for accuracy here. We're not going to be faster than these two champions, and they're going to have high resistance as well, like really high resistance. Those are both resistance-based champions, so you usually see them with very high resistance. I'm actually kind of glad I went with accuracy, because we went first anyways here. Now I kind of want to just attack, maybe force the revive here from Galathier, or we don't. He's gonna cleanse, heal, which is fine, because then we can try and strip again. But it would have been nice to kill him and then maybe try to force the revive. So that kind of sucks that we didn't kill him. So I need to work on my Emrys' damage a little bit here, because he's not hitting that hard in the first form. So let's see if we can strip on here, because if we can block revive the Marius, that'll make life a little bit easier. It won't make it that easy, but it'll make it a little bit easier. We need to try and reduce turn meter on him, maybe get the True Fear. Let's maybe try to do this first. He's gonna probably transform here. Yeah, and try to stun us or block active skills with the strip. He goes for the block active skills. We gotta try and sleep Marishka here. We're gonna wake her up though, which is a bummer. It's a fat bummer. And there's the cleanse. Shoot! Yeah, we're cooked. There's no way There's no way. We're gonna get controlled by this gal here and then just die. Yeah, I'm glad it's over though. I'm glad it went over quick. Shout out to where's the name? Emir. I don't think I could have won that fight, to be completely honest. This is a really high-end account compared to me. But I'm not gonna lie, I did better than I thought I was gonna do, but it would have been really nice to kill that Ember. I think if we had killed that Marius right off the bat, things would have been a little bit different, but oh well, we can't win them all. That was that's a really high-end fight here. Shout out to Sarakonos. They have a great clan flag. I'm pretty sure I've played this account before, and I don't think I won the last time. He goes Embrys first, so we're gonna go like this, and then hopefully he doesn't pick Siegfried, because that's who we're gonna pick. And then we'll pick He-Man again. Although these are all red, so we probably don't pick He-Man here. We probably pick Taurus here. That's what I'm thinking. I think we go with Taurus on this one. I don't think it's going to make a difference. Like, I think we just lose anyways. But, damn, I don't know which worse, the Nell or the Volcanos here. We're gonna go with Mikage, which was stupid because I should have picked the damage dealer. And I'm gonna ban the Volcanos, I think. I should just scoop because I didn't pick a damage dealer like an idiot. I should have picked He-Man. Should have picked He-Man. I don't think we can, let's try to... I don't think it doesn't matter because I think they're going to get block damage again anyways. We didn't deal any damage to her? Huh. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I lost right off the bat. Before we even started, I lost this fight. I made bad picks. I shouldn't have played Mikage, although I don't think it would have made a difference, to be honest, what was played right there, but yeah, I shouldn't have played Mikage. That was bad. That was bad on my part. I apologize, you guys. I choked on that one. That was horrible. That was one of my worst fights. Oh well. If we win here, though, I think we still get into the 900s. If we win, I think I mispicked right there. I should have picked Embrys instead of CP, and I'm gonna pay the price for it. I think my picks now should be Fabian Embrys and then CP Siegfried. I think that's kind of how I should pick. When I was picking like that, we were winning. So I think that's going to be the new plan, actually, is to pick Fabian Embrys and then Siegfried and Queen of Hearts. I'm going to ban the Ancora because she... we're going to lose the speed race anyways, but I want the accuracy for my Fabian and my Queen of Hearts. But at least we have a DPS. We win the speed race. That's crazy. I was not expecting to win the speed race here, so I'm glad we picked accuracy. We're gonna try and block revive here. Okay, so we just GG's him. Nice. So we do solidify ourselves into the 9. Well, we don't solidify ourselves in 900, but we do get to 900, so that's kind of cool, actually. See if we get any good gear here. This is okay. No speed, but it's okay. This is okay for 5-star as well. Speed, crit rate, defense on here. That's bad. This is okay, but it's not really, because you really want crit damage here. No speed. And there is speed and attack percent and HP, which is okay, but you really want like speed, crit rate, crit damage kind of thing. So not too shabby. 2 more fights, and then we're going to end the video. Hopefully we can get some wins here. We're going to start doing that. This is going to be how we start picking. We're going to be picking Fabian, Embrys, and then CP Siegfried. If we pick first, then it'll probably be Fabian, and we probably won't get to pick Embrys, but because they'll probably pick Embrys before. But when we pick second, we're going to start picking Fabian, Embrys, and then we'll go into CP Siegfried and then Queen. I think that's how we're going to start doing things here on the channel. It's gonna be my new thing. Hopefully it works more efficiently, because sometimes when you say things in your head or out loud, it doesn't actually play out the same when you're doing it. But so far so good. We're going to ban the Calvalax because of his immediate kill passive. With the lethal poison and the arachnid elixir, he's actually super hard to deal with on champions that don't have stone skin or feral. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna ban Calvalax here. It's still a very, very strong team. We're gonna have a lot of trouble here. He'll probably Shuzen into the Marius, which is kind of like a double-edged sword with the Calvalax. Also, the He-Man is in very high in blessing, so he's probably smacking super hard. And then the control, obviously, from Armand's is going to be hard to deal with. So we'll pick speed here to try and mitigate some of his speed so we don't get lapped like too much, but we obviously lose the speed race here. So hopefully we can manage to cut in a little bit or live a little bit. But it'll probably be a turn immediately on one of the 2 nukers. Yeah, on the Marius, makes sense. That's usually how it goes. So somehow we managed to survive. We need to lock out the Armands. We do get the lockout on the Armands. He's still going to probably kill Fabian, but we get the proc there. So we need to try and kill, I think, He-Man probably first. And then if we can get Siegfried to take a turn, we probably win. Yeah, so hopefully he's not immune to parrying after hit. GG's. 1.8 million damage to that Armand. Nice, nice. Now we've solidified ourselves into 900 points for the season, so pretty exciting here. Still got 2 weeks of the season left. We're creeping up on 410 points still needed for the mythic relic materials. I think we're really on track to doing so. So we'll see. But you know, I did get the mythic relic materials in the last 2 seasons out of 4. So we'll be looking to do 3 out of 4. I missed the first season. Well, I didn't miss it, but I kind of did miss it. I only participated in the last week. I did 700 points in the last week, and that's when I was like, because at first I didn't think I was going to be able to do them like at all, and then I was like, wow, I'm actually competing. So then I decided to start going for them, and you know, so hopefully we can. This is very hard to deal with here. I think we're gonna ban the Armands here. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. We're gonna try and mitigate some speed, but it's gonna be tough because he's got the super speed aura, and these 2 are probably very fast. And yeah, so I mean, we're probably cooked here in this fight, but we'll see what happens. It's a lot of high-end blessings here, so it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be very tough. We do have 3 stone skin, but goes to kill Fabian. Let's see if we can kill the Carnage. Swift parry on the Carnage. His Swift parry proc, my Swift parry didn't proc. GG's. So that's what we're waiting for, was the cleanse. So we can try to strip now and give him True Fear. Hopefully the True Fear procs we don't die like immediately right here. But we do get clapped pretty hard right there. We do manage to get a kill on Carnage. They're going to lose some of their turn meter, but we'll try and True Fear here. We'll try and get the kills from Embrys here now. And get our extra 10% ignore defense. There we go. GG's Gardani. We gotcha. I think our... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've done 10, or we've done 15. So the first 15 we lost 2 and 1, 3. So we're 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 out of 15. I think taking out Tormin was the right play, and trying to get Embrys in earlier. So we had a really good session. Went from 866 to 917, so almost 50 points up. And yeah, so we're doing really well here. Pushing really close to this, so but that's gonna be the end of the video for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment for me down below, join the Discord, join the Clan of Bows, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.